Belarus is now home to Russia's tactical nuclear weapons, according to the Russian leader, who says this is necessary to prevent a strategic defeat of his nation. During a meeting with President Alexander Lukashenko at the Novoogoryovo state residence in Moscow on February 17, 2023, the Russian president issued a warning to the West. He confirmed that warheads had been transported to Belarus and issued a new round of nuclear threats. Despite the Russian president's remarks, American and Western intelligence authorities appear to ignore his latest ultimatum threats. In a rather threatening statement, Vladimir Putin revealed that Russian tactical nuclear weapons have been located in Belarus for security reasons in the event of a strategic defeat in Ukraine. The Russian head of state made this announcement at an economic forum held in St. Petersburg last week. Putin assured the public that the warheads would only be deployed if his country was threatened, which seems to be an empty proclamation that Putin has made on many occasions in the past. Despite this, Western officials have dismissed his threats. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said there was no indication that Russia was preparing nuclear weapons, and NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said that while Russian preparations had been detected, there were no observable changes in its tactics and strategies. For some time now, there has been constant nuclear talk and much ranting coming from Putin, which is certainly a recurring trend that has been going on for several years. In his speech on Friday, Stoltenberg noted that Russia has not only upgraded its nuclear weapons but also placed more nukes in the upper north region, adding several news items detailing the placement of weapons in Belarus for the first time as well. Putin mentioned relocating tactical weapons to Belarus in March, with the country serving as a base for his invasion of Ukraine last year. Since the collapse of the Soviet Union, Russia has not moved its weapons outside its borders until this recent event, which the president compared to the US's earlier deployment of nuclear weapons across Europe. Putin was asked if they would use such weapons against their opponents, to which he replied, "Wouldn't we be threatening the whole world? Extreme measures can be used in the interest of safeguarding Russia, as I have said above." But it seems that Belarus is also taking drastic measures. Just yesterday, its president, Alexander Lukashenko, announced that they had begun to receive Russian warheads. These are reportedly 3 times more powerful than the atomic bombs dropped on Japan in 1945. When it comes to defending Russia, there are no limits to what we can do, even if it means resorting to extreme methods. In the neighboring country of Belarus, the situation seems to be equally dire. Its leader, President Alexander Lukashenko, revealed yesterday that Russian warheads have begun to reach his territory.